Hey guys, it's Toxic Panda Girl here, and in today's video, I decided that I was going to bring you guys a garage showcase of all my garages with all my cars in it. Now, here's the thing. The last time that I uploaded a video like this was June 26, 2016. Here's the picture just to prove that that's when I uploaded it. But yeah, I haven't done one in a minute. Actually, it's been almost a full year since I've uploaded a video on this, and I decided now's the day to do it, so let's get into the first garage. So in this garage, we mainly have our super and sports cars. Now, this one here is the Trefid Nero Custom. Now, the Trefade used to be, well, Nero used to be just like the regular Nero, but I decided to change it to the Custom, and I went with the Sprunk, what is it, livery? I went with the Sprunk one, and just your regular like interior and stuff like that, nothing too fancy. Now this next one here is a Progen GP1. I just have a matte gray, light gray, or yeah, I believe it's a light gray paint job on it with like blue rims, and the reason why is because the secondary color is, well, it's fluorescent blue rims, and because the secondary color is my crew color, and that's the closest you can get to it. This next car right here is the Garotti X80 Proto. This car, I was gonna sell it, but I just can't get rid of it. It is ultra blue with an ice white pearlescent or a blue pearlescent on it. It looks white. I can't really tell. I think it has to be because the rims are white, and I think that's what I went with, but I'm not sure. This next one here is the Pegassi Infernus Classic. This one here I changed up a lot since I first got it, and I don't even know the coloring of this. I know it has like a yellow pearlescent on it, or race yellow or something pearlescent, or orange, something like that on it. And I don't know what the actual color is. I don't know if it's a blue or purple or what it is, but as you can tell, I think it's a blue. I think it is blue. Like dark blue or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, moving on. To this next vehicle here, we have the Garotti Turismo Classic. This here, I believe, is one of the metals with the secondary of my crew color. And of course, the closest to the rim color is this fluorescent blue. Don't want to go out the garage. And that's about as close as I can get to my crew color, even though the crew color is way brighter than those, but it'll work. Now moving over to this side, we have the Anus LG RH8. I tell this story every time that it's in my garage. For Paul Walker, rip Paul Walker, rest in peace. He was my favorite actor, and, you know, it was really sad, but I kept this in here because of him. You know, GTRs in real life aren't that bad either. I don't think I'd ever own one, but, you know, they're not bad. And it's just the blue and then the black rims. This next vehicle here is the Kirin Sultan RS. It's one of the metals. I think it's brushed, the black one, whatever the one is, with the redwood livery on it, and, you know, all my cars have Panda on it besides maybe a few. So there's this one. It does have white on it too, and red. I think the white is part of it, and I think the red is too. I don't really know. It does have red and black rims. I put the red like little woochy woo on it. This next vehicle here is the Debauche Spectre Custom. This one here, I like to call it my splatter paint vehicle, because this does, in a sense, look like splatter paint on a vehicle, and I really love the rims on this car. I don't really drive this car much, because I actually forgot that it was in my garage to begin with, but it is a really, really sick car. I like the way it looks, and I'm a big fan of the Debauche series, which I can't remember what they're based off of in real life. But anyway, moving on, we have the Debauche 770. this is, I don't even know, like a black with a white pearlescent, or a gray with a white pearlescent. I don't know, it's a very common one that people use, and I just threw it on this vehicle. And it has its stock rims and everything on it. This next one, this was my baby. This is a Dabachi Masakro. It has a random ass modded color on it, or like back in the day when you used to be able to do those tricks with them. Black rims, but I can't customize it or like anything, and I've contacted Rockstar about it, and I just don't know. But yeah, anyway guys, we are gonna move on to my next garage, which I'm not sure which one I'm going to, but yeah, I'll catch you guys when I am back. Alright guys, we are at our second garage. Now this garage pretty much consists of vehicles that like racing type vehicles and, you know, stuff like that. What were they? The custom stunt ones. But anyway, this first one we have here is the Western Gargoyle. They finally changed it so the color actually shows up on the bike now. It's just a red color. Like, I don't know if this is Torino or red or what kind of red it is, but it's just red, and of course it has its default tires on it. I believe it does. Yeah, I think so. Moving on, we have the Grotti Brioso RA, and this one here is my Spunkmobile. I went with the brown and the green because it looks unique, and it does have black rims, custom rims there. It's just a little cute car, and it's fun when people hit you in monster trucks. You should try it sometime. This next one here is the Bravado Redwood Gauntlet. Now, I went with a blue and then like a purplish blackish color, if you guys could see it. Redwood is really bright, but I think it's black, and then I have red rims, which I believe are the default rims on the vehicle. But yeah, that's my Redwood there. This next one is the Bravado Spunk Buffalo. Now, of course, I had to stick with, you know, with the black for this, because this vehicle honestly just looks really good with all black, and I kept, you know, black rims and everything on it, so that's the Buffalo. This next one is the Vapid Desert Raid. This one here is my Badger Mobile, because I'm from Wisconsin, and it does say Badger right on it, so I did make it red and white because that is the Wisconsin Badgers colors, and the rims are just its regular default rims. Coming over here, I don't know why this is in here. I think it's because it didn't fit in any other garage, but this is the Anus LG Retro Custom, and this here is supposed to be like a vehicle that's pretty much like run down and just, you know, it's been through some tough times. That's exactly why I made it look like this. It looks like it gets used a lot, it's done a lot of drifts, and it's all scratched up because it's either run into shit or whatever has happened to it. Now, the last vehicle in this garage is the BF Bifta, and this here is my Batman Mobile. I had this ever since the Beach Bum DLC came out, which I believe was like the first DLC that came out in GTA Online back in like 2013. So yeah, I got this vehicle right here and I love it. Yeah, that concludes this garage. We are gonna move on to our next garage. I'll catch you guys in our next garage. Alright guys, we are in our third garage. Now this garage pretty much consists of random, they were limited vehicles at the time. I actually think they still are, but I think they brought some into the game like full time. And then also it has my armored vehicles. So let's get into the showcase. So the first car here is the Pfister Comet Retro Custom. Now I went with like the gaming, this is like a gaming type vehicle. I went with the yellow and the black, just because I think it looks good together, and then I just left the rims. I think I put custom rims on it, but I didn't put like the little, what you want to call it, on there where you get like the name Atomic or whatever would go on there. I just pretty much left them like that because I think it looks really cool like that, and I do like the Comet. I think it's a pretty cool looking car. Moving on, we have the Albany Roosevelt Valor, and this car came out, I can't remember which year this came out. This is the newest one though that came out, and I decided to go for the pink and black look, as in the Mafia girl with pink and black is what my intake on this was. Very cool car. Love it. Never gonna get rid of it, of course. Moving on, we have the Albany Roosevelt, which was the very first Valentine's car that came out. I went with the red and black. This is like the guy's car, so to say. As you guys can see, it says D Wolf 4. That was my friend who gave this to me a very long time ago. Moving on, we have the Albany Lurcher. This vehicle never changes color. It's still the ultra blue with a pearlescent of ice white with some, you know, some blue rims on there to match. And then my friend who he just never comes out of here. And I don't know why. He just, you know, fucking Frankenstein, he just stays in there. Just, you know, he's chilling. This next vehicle we have is the Albany Frankenstein. And this one here, I thought it was cool looking. It's like gray with a white pearlescent and then a purple. I think it looks really nice together. And of course, just the black rims with white walls goes perfect with it. Moving on, we have the big beast over here, the Heavy Insurgent. It's black with, this is a modded color that's on it, and when I say modded, I don't really mean modded, again, just to say, but that was called Mr. Freeze, that is on it with it, and I kept the black rims. I just had that on there to kind of outline it a little bit. Moving on, we have the Karen Kuruma Armored. This here is typical gamer's crew color. I have one of his crews just to prove it to you. I'll show you guys right now. So this is his crew, TG soon to be Elite 2. This is the color I used for my Kuruma here. So I just thought I'd show you guys to prove to you that I'm not lying. But anyway, it's that color with a secondary of frost white with frost white rims. This next one here is the Impante Ducal Death. I never did do a customization for this vehicle, but I have it all black with a random red color because I was just bored and decided to do it that way. I never did make an actual GTA video where I showcase me customizing it because there's nothing really too special about customizing it. So yeah. The next one here we have the Impante Dukes, which is literally just a normal version of this version, and it is my German mobile. I've changed the color back to this because I originally made this car for my friend. She helped me design it. Thank you, Lisa. I'll actually show you guys a picture of my friend and I so you guys know who I'm talking about. But yeah, that is the Impante Dukes. This last vehicle in this garage is the Classe Tampa. It is a matte black with just chrome as a secondary and black rims. I decided to have chrome as a secondary because I think it outlines the car very nicely. I'll see you guys in my next garage. Alright guys, so we are in my fourth garage. Now, in this garage, these are cars that I really do not care about and I'd like to sell. There's maybe only 2 or 3 in here that I don't mind keeping, but I did put these cars in this garage specifically for a video that I made called Secret and Rare Cars or some shit like that. But anyway, we're gonna get into it here. So this first car we have is the Vapid Peyote. I actually do really like this one. This one here is rare, I guess, if you want to call it that. And it's already customized. I did not do this. It came like this, just to let you guys know. It's pretty much just yellow with its everything just default pretty much here. This next one here is the Principe Nemesis. This one here, I don't think it's customized at all. I found it on the street and put it in here. I just think it's a very cool bike. I do really like this bike, and I'm stuttering a lot here. Anyway, this next vehicle is the BF Surfer. And I really like this car. I like hippie vans. That's what we call that. I've always wanted one in real life because I just think they're so cool looking. Anyway, moving on, we have the Albany Buccaneer. This one here you find on the street too. Everything is default about it. This is how you find it. Not much to say about that. This next one here is the Western Damon or Demon. I believe it's Damon though. And I really like this bike too. I think it's pretty cool. I actually took this off the street as well. There is a newer version of this bike in the game if you want that. And the last vehicle in here is the Ubermacht Continental XS. This one here is also found on the road. I don't know if you can still store this vehicle anymore, but this is what it looks like. Let's get the fuck out of here and go to our next garage. Alright guys, so this is our 5th garage, and in this garage, I mainly have lowriders and then like 3 miscellaneous vehicles in here. Anyway, start off, we have the Impante Phoenix, and this vehicle, I really like it because of the spoiler, and it is a black and lime green, I believe that is black, just black. I'm not sure if it has a pearlescent. It might have a little ice white pearlescent on it, or cream. And then it has lime green rims. Very, very cool vehicle in my opinion. Very rare vehicle. Hard to find sometimes. But yeah, moving on to this next one here. We have the Williard Fraction Custom. This here is just a vehicle I randomly put in my garage. When I got it, I thought it was cool at first, but now I just don't really care for it. And you know, you guys could see full customization right here. This next vehicle we have is the Albany Buccaneer Custom. This here I went with the Vice City theme. If you guys don't know, that really cool car that was always driving around on the street that had flames on it and you just had to grab it, well, that's what I based it off of, but just a different color. I can't remember what color this is. This is a color from a very long time ago that I just put on this vehicle with some golden rims to make it look kind of cool, but there's the interior of it. And yeah, let's move on here. This next one here, we have the Class A Tornado Custom. Now this is one of the faded colors, and this is what it looks like. Now I have this girl on here because this is my stripper mobile. Long story short, it's just a stripper mobile, and it's kind of like a pimp mobile in a sense, because you know, you got the little diamond handle and everything. Just don't mind it, it's a long story. But here's the little antennas, and then you got the rims, which are golden too. This next vehicle is the Williard Fraction Custom Donk. I never use this, and I've only driven it like maybe 4 or 5 times. And it's black and green and sprunkish and black rims. And in the inside, it's just black and green. You can't really see. There you go. And it has the Illuminati sign with fucking Jason up there. Moving on to the next side, we have the, what is that? I don't know how to say this car name, but this is Trevor's truck, as I'm gonna call it. And it's not customized or anything. It's just, I never took it to the Los Santos Customs or anything, but it's just sitting in here because I really like Trevor's truck. I think it's cool looking, and you know, I store people's body parts in those boxes, so don't tell anyone. I'm just kidding. But anyway, moving on to the last vehicle in this garage, we have the Ocelot Jackal. I really like the look of this vehicle, and that's why I got it. I don't know what it's based off of in real life, so I don't think it's, I'm gonna get killed if I say it, so I'm not gonna say what I think it is. But it's just a matte black with some black rims. But yeah guys, we're gonna move on to my last garage. I'll catch you guys there when I have arrived. Alright guys, so we are in my 6th and final garage. Now this garage is in my clubhouse for my motorcycle club. This is all bikes, so let's get into it. Alright, so to start us off, we have the Pegassi Esky. Now the Pegassi Esky has changed a lot. It is now a gold with ultra blue, and it actually looks really sick out in the light. If I remember, I'll take it outside and let you guys see it. And the next bike we have is the Pegassi Batty 801. This is white and a random color that I put on it. I don't know if this is my crew color or just some random color I put on it, with the fluorescent rims that never match anything besides the color fluorescence. So yeah, go away LJT. So yeah, that's my baddie over here. This next one is the Nagasaki Chimera. I believe that Chimera, however you say that. This is just my American bike. Nothing too fancy, old rusty look to it, like it's been sitting out in the rain too long, it's had a bad day, you know. That's pretty much how I describe that bike. Now, this next one here is the Nagasaki Street Blazer, And this here's just my crew color with black on it. I use this because I love doing wheelies and stuff on it. It's really fun if you're really bored in GTA Online. And yeah, you just come out here in the middle of the desert and you do your wheelies. This last bike I have is the Western Nightblade. Now this is one of my favorite motorcycles, and this here is the white and red and black. I think this color combination on this bike looks really good, and I believe it's the flames, not the flames, I'm gonna just call it the blood drip, because that's kind of what it looks like in a sense. Now, not like really looks like blood drip, but it does to me. We're gonna take this bike outside here so I can show you guys what it looks like. Get on the bike, Annika. Okay, let's go. Annika's my character's name. This is what it looks like in the sun. It looks like it's a really cool color, but in reality, it's just gold. It's not chrome. It's not chrome gold. It's just the color gold that's in the shop. And then the ultra blue, in my opinion, makes the bike look really cool. That is all of my garages that I have. And this is the updated one since last year, June 26, 2016. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like down below. Comment if you wish. And subscribe if you're new. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and peace out, my pandas.